Welcome back to Hoarders Heart. On this episode, I'm going to be discussing 10 things that have helped me heal from hoarding. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I'm a hoarder and I conceal my identity by putting the sunglasses on and the phone in front of my face because I'm still feeling a little too vulnerable to reveal to the world who I am. Yes, so this episode I'm going to be discussing the 10 things that have helped me heal in my hoarding journey. I started this last year around exactly this time, June 2018, because in my heart, deep down inside, I really wanted to stop hoarding. I wanted to change. I wanted to share my emotions and my mental mentality, and I wanted to help other people figure out ways to heal from their hoarding as well. Now, this past weekend, I actually recorded it in the Poconos. We had a little mini vacation, so I recorded my 10 things up there. But the one thing I was not able to include in the 10 things, which I believe is probably the number one thing, is that going to therapy to see a professional, I think is the number one thing to help people heal from hoarding. Now, I myself, unfortunately, can't put that because I don't go to therapy because at the moment I can't really afford it. My insurance doesn't cover it. I can't really afford it at the moment. So I wanted to be true to myself and post the 10 things that have helped me this far. But I still believe therapy is number one to heal. But without further ado, let's get started.
So I figured it would be perfect to record here in the Poconos in the nature trail. I figured this was a great spot to go ahead and record this. So, number one that has helped me heal in my hoarding is writing positive affirmations. As a hoarder deep down inside, I used to have such self-esteem issues in the sense that I was like, I can't do it. I can't let this go. It's too much. I'm too scared. I'm not strong enough. I can't do it. And I would bombard my mind with all these negative feelings. So I started writing positive affirmations. We wrote it in the 30-day hoarder challenge. And I started writing stuff like, I am strong, I can do this, I can organize. And as I started writing that and getting into that habit, my mind started believing it. I believed that I was because I kept writing it and I believed it. I closed my eyes to have faith that I could, and I did. So that was the number one thing that has helped me right now is writing positive affirmations. Number two that has helped me is prayers and meditation. Just getting into that mindset of just quieting your mind so you're not anxious and overwhelmed. That has really, truly helped me with healing and hoarding. Just even if you could just do 5 minutes a day, just to close your eyes, to relax, to breathe in and breathe out, and to also pray as well. If you're in prayer, and just pray to whether you believe in God, a higher being, the universe, higher source, just being in prayer and calming your soul and calming your body. That is what really has helped me by doing that each morning. Each morning when I get up, I pray and meditate and say, thank you, world. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for my life. I'm so appreciative of it. And just whatever your mind goes through, that really has helped me clear my mind so that I can move forward and be strong in cleaning out my hoard. Number three is journaling. Journaling I kind of do right after prayer and meditation, and I do my best to get up early in the morning before it starts so that I can start and write my thoughts and my feelings. And I always write, different things, whether it's my goals, how I'm feeling about when I let go of an item, how I feel when I'm proud of myself. I write whatever thoughts come to my mind. And that's also very, very therapeutic because you'll find out when you start letting go of your hoard, at least for me, when I started letting go of my hoard, it started surfacing all these emotions underneath, right? Because my hoard is a physical manifestation of feelings and events and everything that I've kept way down below. So journaling is kind of like helps me channel those emotions to get them out. So I'll write the feelings, the attachments, the whatever, and that is a really good tool that has also helped in my healing. Number 4, which was actually my number 1 rule that I had made, was that I need more things going out than coming in to my house. So I've been trying to be very aware of things that are coming in, right? Because if I'm going to clean out my hoard, I got to stop bringing things in. And I have to be taking more things out. So that ratio has to be greater. Meaning, if I have 10 things going out, I surely can't have 10 things coming in that day. So I always have to make sure that it's greater. That if I have 10 things going out, well, either keep it to nothing coming in that day or 1 or 2 things. But I just have to make sure that I'm mindful and that I have more things going out of my house than coming in. Number 5 is doing no spend challenges. So when keeping up with the I need more stuff going out than coming in, I thought I need to do no spend challenges because I need to be not spending money and bringing new things in. So by doing that, by picking 18 days out of the month and not no spend, no money at all, I can guarantee that those days that I'm not spending money, that I'm not buying stuff. And I'm also monitoring it so I'm not bringing new stuff in on those days. Plus, huge bonus is that I'm saving a lot of money. And after doing I've done a lot of no spend challenges since last September, just being mindful of it, just being mindful of not spending money and bringing lunch and all that. I'm actually not paycheck to paycheck anymore because I've built up a cushion over the past, I think since September. I've built up this cushion now, and it's a great feeling, and it's prevented new things from coming into my house. Hopefully you guys can hear me with the waterfall in the background. But number 6 is staying out of my trigger stores like Ulta, Sephora, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, AC, more. I tend to impulse buy a lot at those stores. Those are my trigger stores. So see how the waterfall is going over the cliff like that? That's how my money goes into Ulta and craft stores. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me better now. The waterfalls are over there and they're so loud. But moving on to number 7. Number 7 is that I stopped yard sailing, trash picking / dumpster diving, and Freecycle. A majority of the things that you see me have in my house, we're from those 3 outlets. A lot of stuff is from yard sales because you can get things for $0.25, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take them all for $1. And of course, dumpster diving or free, I never went in a dumpster, I shouldn't say dumpster diving, more like trash picking, like on trash night and in the neighborhood, and I would see people throwing away really good things. I would take them in to either repurpose it, and there's some things I have repurposed, but there's also things that I did not repurpose that just ended up being in my house, and I didn't do anything with it. So that and Freecycle. I used to pick up stuff from Freecycle all the time, so I'd give it a home, it saved me money, and all that kind of stuff. But I had stopped those 3 things, and that has made such a difference in my hoarding and accumulating in my house. Number 8 is finding new coping mechanisms. You see, my hoarding stems from my anxiety. And as a coping mechanism to keep my anxiety calm, I would hoard, hold on, collect, save, and that would make my anxiety calm because I'm not on medication. My hoarding was how I coped with my anxiety, my emotions, my past traumas, being overwhelmed, being scared, having a low self-esteem. My hoarding made all that go away. But now that I'm not hoarding anymore, and I'm letting things go, it is imperative that I find new healthy coping mechanisms, like taking a nature walk, being in nature, hiking. If you like music, you could play music. I like to craft, so I can use a creative outlet as a coping mechanism, but I have to be mindful to use what I already have. Or I do love walking. I might have said walking already. Dancing, I love dancing. Whatever healthy coping mechanism you can find, you're going to have to find a new one, because when you start letting go of your hoard, you're going to feel a lot of emotions coming out. A lot of those things that were underneath that you kept suppressed by your hoarding, they're kind of coming out. So when they come out, you have to be ready with a new, healthy, happy coping mechanism so that you can deal with it. This really cracked me up. Look, somebody put a little gnome family in these rocks right here, and I thought that was so funny that they did that. Moving on to number 9. Number 9 is doing the Clutter Snowball. So what I did was I started with the smallest room in the house, which was my little bathroom. And I cleaned small sections at a time until I got a fully, completely clean room. And then I went to the second smallest room and did that. That is one of the most important things that I have done, was the Clutter Snowball and just doing little sections. Because if I just do little sections at a time, my anxiety stayed calm. I wasn't getting rid of everything at once. It didn't feel like I lost everything that I had. So that felt really, really good. And what it did was subconsciously made me get better at making decisions of getting rid of things. It made me create a habit of decluttering and actually enjoying decluttering. So that was a very, very huge thing, was doing the Clutter Snowball in small sections at a time to help me heal in my hoarding. Okay, now we are in Boulder Field in the Poconos. And look at all that. Isn't that awesome? My gosh. All boulders. It's actually from like the Ice Age, believe it or not. But on to number 10. So number 10 that has helped me with healing in my hoarding is creating this YouTube channel. Now, not only was it just like a creative outlet for me to express myself as a hoarder, share my struggles, share my stories, show everything, it also became a support group. It became a big support group where I found that I was not alone. There were so many other hoarders out there. And I was so excited, you know, to know that I'm not alone, and we could share our stories and we can share our struggles and we can find ways to heal together. So that right there was so therapeutic. And I'm excited because I feel like if I could create more support groups, how many more people that would help? That would help so many hoarders like share their stories and tell their stories and show the messes, and we can all collaborate and get together and be like, hey, you know what helped me with my hoarding? This helped me. Oh, really? Let me try that. So that's something that has really, really helped me with my hoarding and my subscribers. I can't even thank you guys enough about your wonderful, uplifting, sweet, encouraging. I seriously have the best, wonderful subscribers in the whole like YouTube universe. You guys are the best. You uplift me. You keep me motivated. You guys give me ideas, and it keeps me going. It really does. Because when I feel a little like, I don't know if I can do this, I'm like, no, I have so many people who believe in me and seen how much I've changed. And it just keeps my heart and my soul like, yes, I can do this. I can keep moving. I can beat my hoarding, which makes me believe that together as a support group, together as a team, together as a community, we can find ways to heal from our hoarding. We will not be stuck in it. So guys, I'm going to end this right here. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye.